over there. Situated. There we go. Somebody's head fell off. Oh boy. Hopefully the lighting is not too bad here. What's up, them guts? How's it going? Turn this up. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Hopefully my microphone's okay. Worst case scenario, I have headset or earbuds I can pop in. Let me know you guys can hear me okay. And we'll get, just wanted to do a quick little live stream hangout. Nothing too crazy. What's going on? Hello, Zorpox, Gaz, Human Mechanism, how's it going? Delvis, Brenda, hello. Crash, how you doing? I know. I am no longer a Buffalonian. I am no longer a New Yorker. I sound muffled. New place is great. New place is great. I just finally got everything in. Do I still sound muffled? Because I'll go get my earbuds instead. I'll just go get them anyway. I'll be right back. Okay. Hello, hello. I want to put these in. Hopefully this works. This does have a microphone on it, so it should pick up my voice a little bit better. Let's try this. Let me know if you guys can hear me right now. Check, 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 check. Hello, hello, hello. Christopher, how's it going? Is this better? We'll get to that, Chris. I'm not gonna. I know, right? Fucking snow. Fucking snow following me everywhere. Fucking snow following me everywhere. Fucking figures won't stand up. I'm in a full house now. I just finally got my stuff in my pod yesterday. Unloaded it all really as fast as I possibly could. I got some new glasses too before I left. A lot's changed. Oh my god! I think it's been about a month since I did my last video. I think it was the last review I did, the Joy Toy figure review. Hopefully there's not. I feel like I'm getting gray hairs. Look at this. I'm going to touch on the 6-inch Joes in a little bit. We'll touch on that. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what's going on. I've just been, like I said, been getting acclimated with the area down here. I really like it down here. Unfortunately, it did snow today. It's not sticking though. It was just light fluff, and then it melts right away. But other than that, it's been 60s, 70, at the lowest 50. I think this was the very lowest today, but it's supposed to go back up into the 50s. It's basically like winter here is like fall back in Buffalo. So it's pretty nice. But yeah, I really like it here. It's very nice. Can't say enough about it. I know I'm saying nice a lot. But thanks, Dem Guts. I appreciate it. I'll show you guys some stuff I did pick up, though, while I was taking a short leave, about a month, just to get situated. Hopefully my battery doesn't go dead, but I do have my charger right there. I did pick up the SEAL Team 6-pack, so there's that. So that's it. Thanks, Brenda. But I did pick up this, and I've been kind of futzing around with them lately, kind of posing them outside. It's a little bit too cold today. But yeah, everything looks pretty darn good. I like the sniper. You got your heavy gunner right here. And the only reason I haven't really been doing any reviews is because if you go into the room that I'm going to be doing reviews in, there's all my boxes still have to be unpacked. Like I just got everything yesterday. It took about a week to get down here. Jossie, I picked up the PLA, the three crew team, the Marines. I picked them up. Those are actually on the way. And you got the Crossfire girl with the eye patch. Nice. And then here's one of the point men, or actually I think the point man. I think the point man is the guy screaming, so it actually would be this guy right here. He's the leader of the team. I also picked up, I wasn't actually planning on picking this guy up, but this is from the Crossfire line. But it looks pretty cool. Pretty pleased with this figure overall. He does run a little bit taller. Like, let me just stand him up. Hopefully I can prop this up properly. He's about the same height, so he might be like a hair taller, this guy. He's a little bit taller, but I don't mind it, I like the fluctuation, like I've said in previous videos. Are all these Joy Toy figures? Yes, Human Mechanism. They are all Joy Toy figures. I'll stand them up accordingly here. I'll stand the whole team up. This is the SEAL Team 6. It's the only 6-pack that comes with 6 figures. This guy's not from that. This is from the Crossfire brand. It's still Joy Toy, though. And then we have this guy, where he's got the single optical. The sniper comes with a backpack, like a scout backpack. We've got another trooper right here. He comes with a SCAR. Like I said, he comes with a BFG or a Barrett. He comes with, looks like to be a M4. He comes with a SCAR. Set him over here. And he comes with a heavy machine, or a light machine gun, excuse me. Yeah, they all look really good. This team really came out very well done. Like I said, I've been kind of playing around with these guys as much as possible the last week or so. Oh, let me move him over. And then we have 2 more. We've got this guy which looks like a tactical nomad. He's got the bearded head with the helmet and the opticals down. They don't adjust. They don't go up or anything like that. It's not like Marauders. Yeah, these guys look really good. And then we've got the leader of the team right here. And he's got an M4. He's got what looks like to be a Vector or Crisp Vector. And then we have the Crossfire soldier, the SWAT team guy. And you can put him with the police team. I believe it's a 5-pack. So there's those. But yeah, there's all the Joy Toy figures I picked up recently. I do have, like I said, that 3-pack, the PLA 3-pack, which I think I was looking forward to the 3-pack the most. Then I would say the Recon team, which actually I wasn't too hyped about initially. And then when I started looking at all the different cool face sculpts that they had, I kind of got drawn in because I noticed that some of these teams do reuse a lot of face sculpts. I want to say that the team that I was probably let down the most with was the cavalry team, the Army cavalry team. It just wasn't enough variety there as far as the head sculpts go. I think there was like 2 different head sculpts. There's a black and a Caucasian different head sculpt. I did that video in my old house, my other house that I actually still own. But anyway, I really like this team though. I would say it ranks a little bit higher. I might do like maybe like a top 5 of the teams once I get all the teams. I do have a couple teams on the way too. Like I said, the 3-pack is actually on the way. I got that from Big Boy Collectibles. So if you're looking for someone that has it in stock and will ship quickly, head over there. I'm not sponsored by him or anything like that. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. But Jose's a really cool guy. He ships really fast. So be sure to check that out. Free shout out for him. Yeah. Oh, you got the anti-terrorist team. Yeah, I have that on pre-order, but no one's got that in stock yet. Big Boy Collectibles does have the PLA Recon team. It's not the Special Forces Recon team that you're used to seeing. It's the other one. It's the PLA, the Chinese Army Recon team. So it's different. One guy comes with like a red T-shirt. I was actually thinking about taking a head, maybe possibly this guy's head, and swapping it with one of those and making a nomad out of him because he's got the red T-shirt and the khaki style pants or gray pants. He's got either gray or khaki. Small Joe's, yeah, Small Joe's, they don't take PayPal. It kind of annoys me. I mean, I don't mind paying with a card, but I have a PayPal set up, and I don't know. That's the only really knock I have against Small Joe's is that they don't have PayPal set up, which is unfortunate. So hopefully, maybe in the future they will get PayPal or use PayPal. But I also picked up a few other figures, some wrestling related, which I have not picked up in a very long time. Just nothing really caught my eye. I think the flashback Vince McMahon caught my eye, but other than that, I just picked up the 2 basic Shawn Michaels that came out because you guys all know I'm a big Shawn Michaels fan. So I picked up both variants to that. This is from his 2004 release. Or look, I should say, from Royal Rumble 2004. And then this one, I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be, from what I remember, from offhand what I remember, without doing any research, I'm pretty sure that this is supposed to be International Incident Shawn Michaels, where he got pinned by Vader in a 6-man tag, I believe, and then it set up their feud for SummerSlam of '96. And then I also picked up the Ultimates Shawn Michaels. This Ultimates line is beautifully done, very accurate to what the looks of the actual characters and what they're supposed to look like the wrestlers. This is plastic up top here, which I think is perfect, and then you've got cloth down here, so you can get full range of motion bend. There's no plastic crap down here. The belt is plastic, but the rest is all cloth, which is just perfect. He does come with knee pads also, like he's supposed to, which I thought was funny. They started putting knee pads on the basics, but they didn't put any of his elites with knee pads, which drives me up a wall. I mean, that's been a complaint of mine for years now. But this is the infamous Montreal Screwjob attire. So there's that. And then I also have a Figure Arts figure I'll show you guys. But I also picked up one more, which was the Bret Hart Ultimates figure. Like I said, these guys both come with, he comes with a removable jacket, which is plastic, but the arms are removable as well. So it's Build-A-Figure-esque. So you remove the arms. It comes with 4 or 6 different hands. This is his famous, pose. But you can take the jacket off. You can take these arms off, and then there's regular sleeveless arms for his wrestling attire. But this is actually This is Bret Hart's attire from the SummerSlam '94 against Owen Hart for the title in the steel cage match. So there's just a couple wrestling figures, nothing too crazy. I also picked up this guy. If you guys know who this is the first Red Ranger ever. So this was top priority as far as my Red Ranger collection goes, and he's really cool, really fun. A little bit loosey goosey in the ankles, but this is also a much older SH Figure Arts figure. He does come with a plethora of different things. He comes with a big bomb. He comes with a unholstered gun. This is a sculpted and painted holstered gun. You can't take that gun out, but he also comes with a regular gun, and then an unholstered holster. So you just pull that holster out, and then that's how that works. You can also remove that S on there. The cape is removable. You can take the cape off too. Any random figures tackle your Bret Hart? The Hitman's the GOAT. He's pretty good. He's one of my favorites. I'd say top 5 all time. Behind Shawn Michaels, obviously. Yeah, his coat is really good looking. His coat is amazing. Like I said, this is the '94 Bret Hart. Everything is sculpted and painted. Even the... Sorry, I know it's having issues focusing here. It's because it's trying to focus on the background and me. But the glasses are removable. He comes with 3 heads. So does Sean. Sean comes with 3 heads also. He's got this smirking look, and then he's got like I want to say like an indifferent look and then an angry look. But did I get any new DC figures? No. I was on the fence if I was going to get some. But money has been kind of tight lately, especially with me diving into Joy Toy stuff. I took a look at some of the animated ones from the new McFarlane line, and I don't know, there's something a little off with those. I don't know what it quite is. They look good in package, but I feel like when you get them out of package and you start playing with them, they look kind of dainty in the elbow area. I don't like the way the elbow joints are set up. They're kind of like squared off in the elbow joint, and I don't know, for some reason it just turns me off. It just doesn't look right. But and I'm just talking about the animated ones. The animated ones do look better than the DC Collectibles ones, and I want to say they probably pose better. But there's just something off with those. The regular figures I saw, like the Batman, like I said, there's just something a little bit off with those. Kudos to those who like the new McFarlane DC figures. If you like them, love them, go crazy with them. For some reason, the way the diaphragm joint sits on there, it sits a little bit low. I don't know. I'm just nitpicking. Like I said, I'm probably nitpicking. It's not the end of the world. Everyone's got difference of opinion. I get it. And I don't know. They haven't really impressed me just even seeing them in package. So I kind of passed on them for now. Maybe I'll change my mind down the road. Who knows? But for now, I'm just gonna. My focus is mostly. Like I said, I haven't picked up wrestling figures in a very long time. It took a lot for me to get even these, and those are Shawn Michaels figures. Those are 2 of my favorite wrestlers right there. I've mostly been focusing only on 3 3/4 inch stuff lately, just because it takes up less space. I had to leave a lot of my 6-inch stuff back in Buffalo for in storage, just because I just don't have the room here that I did I was living by myself. Now I'm living with people, 3 other people. So, space is a little bit of an issue right now. So, I tried to acquiesce as much as possible, and I didn't want to bring a whole bunch of stuff here and clutter everything up. And so I didn't want to be rude and do that stuff. So, but yeah, so mostly focusing on the smaller figures for right now, at least for the foreseeable future. If I do get some 6-inch figures, it'll probably be maybe few and far between. And now I'll segue into the Joe stuff. And I don't want to be rude in case anybody asks me a question. Can't wait for the SUV, says the Human Mechanism. Oh, from the Joy Toy stuff? Yeah, I think it's a little overpriced. $124 is quite a bit to ask. I'd almost like rather dump my money into another wave of figures, but that's just me. Hey, if you like it, go nuts, you know? What's the oddest custom I have? The oddest custom. In what frame of reference do you mean oddest? Like just random custom I've done or seen? Or that I own? I hate them, and I agree. The torso and the knees look off. Yeah, it's just something about the. I don't know what it's about with the McFarlane figures. I can't get into it. Delvis, they already made a Dean Malenko figure. You could actually get him pretty cheap, probably on Amazon or eBay. But yeah, they have a. I would love an Ultimates version of Dean Malenko, but I doubt they'll make that. Dean Malenko is probably in my top 10 all-time favorite wrestlers. He's definitely in the top 10 for me. I'm a big Malenko guy. Here's kind of a dick in real life, though, which is surprising. You wouldn't think that. Insider Promotion does toy sports. North Carolina. Now that you're in South Carolina, would you definitely look up telling these prices, food? I'll definitely look into it, Chris. I also have an announcement to make too. But yeah, I'll look into it. Insider Promotions. I'm gonna screenshot that just so I remind myself. There we go. But yeah, thanks, Chris, for letting me know about that. Because North Carolina is only like, was it? Charlotte's only 20 minutes away from here, which is fantastic. We've already been to, me and my girlfriend already went to Charlotte and saw the majority of the city. We got to hang out with her brother and her sister-in-law in Charlotte. It was nice. City's nice. A little bit expensive for my taste, but it's nice though. We stayed at the Omni in Charlotte. It was nice. I love Malenko. He gave Crash a tornado DDT from a suplex. Amazing. Yeah, Malenko is always fantastic with his timing. I think he actually handles the match calling for most of the WWE stuff you see today. He sets up the matches. What story they're gonna tell, obviously that, but his timing was always impeccable. It was few and far between. Malenko was very botchy. He wasn't really that botchy in his matches. So yeah, I always liked Dean Malenko. But so as far as so I'll tackle the 6-inch Joe stuff, since that's like the cool thing to talk about is the 6-inch Joe stuff. I said that before and I'll say it again. You know what? I don't know. I just don't care all that much. It looks cool. It looks like a cool figure. I don't care about Snake Eyes though. That's the thing. Like a lot of people like Snake Eyes, and great, good for you. I don't give a shit about that character. So that's an easy pass for me. If they ever make a Dusty, I'll pick him up. A Leatherneck, I'll pick him up. Maybe a Footloose, Bazooka, I'll pick him up. Maybe. I don't know. It all depends. Like I said, I'm trying to focus on 3 3/4 and not go off on doing something new because then I don't want to get stuck down that rabbit hole and doing that all over again. And then I already have like basically this is the hard part. This is the hard sell for me. I already have all movie stylizations of all the GI Joes. What they would look like in real life if they did that, kind of like what they did with the Rebels figures in Star Wars The Black Series. That might intrigue me. That might be something I would maybe consider. But if it's just regurgitating, and I know the Snake Eyes figure is supposed to be based on the movie, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. But I simply just don't care about Snake Eyes. That's the reason why that's an easy pass for me as far as that figure goes. And I don't. I've already had my issues, kind of not really issues, but I guess thoughts, comments, concerns about the movie. I think having a movie about one guy, one GI Joe, is kind of like that's not what GI Joe's about. GI Joe's being is about being a team. And I get you want to have your most important character out there, most sellable character. Like that's why we get a bunch of Wolverine movies, stuff like that for Marvel or for the X Men, excuse me. But going back, the X Men are a team, and that's what the X Men are about. It's not a one man show. It's supposed to be a team. How you become a team, you can tell that story separately if you want to, but it's always supposed to be about a team. And it seems like a lot of these big budget movies go off on a tangent and they just can't help themselves but focus on that one person, which gets redundant and boring. And it's been done for 20 years now, over 20 years, 30 years. It just gets boring, and I don't care to see that. So I'll pass on the Snake Eyes movie. I'll probably pass on the figure too. That's just my personal preference, what I prefer. The figure itself looks cool. It's probably going to be a San Diego Comic Con exclusive. That's what I would assume. I don't think it'll be a Joe Fest exclusive. I would be shocked if it is. But everything points to San Diego Comic Con, since seeing as that's the big thing. That's the big. It'll probably be revealed at Toy Fair what it's going to be, since it's already been leaked. But Toy Fair is what this. I think it's this weekend already. Holy cow! It's crazy how fast this year's moving already. We're almost in March already. It's crazy. I got my girlfriend's birthday coming up. Everything's moving so quickly. But as far as the 6 inch figures go, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pass and focus on Joy Toy for now. If maybe if they come out with some new designs for Joes in the 3 3/4 inch scale, I'll give it a look. I'll give it a thought. But for me, this got me covered right here. This is really what I want right here. I've got enough Joes. I've got the amount of Joes I have. I'm good enough where I almost don't need to get another Joe. It's time to, for me, it's at least for now, it's time to move on into something else. So I still love G.I. Joe. You guys have seen my collection. I don't think I really have to prove anything as far as being a G.I. Joe fan, but, you know, I just, sometimes you move on from stuff that you love, It's like Hasbro was taking a break for a few years, and it's like I'm kind of taking a break too. I just need a longer, more extended break, unless something really, like I said, really catches my eye. But the amount of paint detail here, the amount of articulation, range of motion that you get with these figures, I don't think there's anything really that can beat it. And I don't think anything that Hasbro produces, even on a 3 3/4 inch level, can beat this. Even with its quirks and issues, these figures have their quirks and issues too. But the amount of paint detail that you get with these guys, it's like this is what the G.I. Joe line should have been all along. It looks like a G.I. Joe Marvel Legends custom. Yeah, it kind of does. I kind of thought for a second I was looking at it. Just the first glance I saw, and that was from a distance also. I was like, oh, it looks like they're using the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro body for a second. I was like, holy cow. And then I looked at it further and closely, and I was like, obviously it's a new body. But that's what I thought of initially, my initial thought. So I thought that was pretty funny. Pardon me one second. I'm just going to blow my nose really quick. I'm getting all stuffed up. I think I'm starting to get sick, which sucks. But I'll be right back. All right. Okay, I'm back. But yeah. So, but what's everybody else's thoughts? What do you think of the 6-inch Joes? Like I said, I know there's a large crowd of people that are really looking forward to them and stuff like that. And your prayers have been answered. That's the stuff you wanted. For me, it's just like I could save some money. By not getting them. I can put money into these. So it makes me happy on that level. He's kind of leaning forward a little bit. Looks weird. But yeah, as far as new stuff I've gotten, I think that's about it as far as that's concerned. But yeah, I really like the packaging for these guys. It says Armed Forces Seal right here. Looks good. Very nice artwork. There's the 6 figures that you get. They all have individual head sculpts. There's no alternate head sculpts or anything like that. They obviously all come in their own individual boxes, like so. Looks pretty cool. And then you get the regular cases, the individual cases that they come with that we're all used to with Joy Toy. So, looks pretty cool. I like it quite a bit. I expect a full review on these guys. I don't know if I'm going to do it live or if I'll do it an edited one. Like I said, I still have to get my review station set up. So it might be a little while. A little while? I don't know what that is. It might be a little while before that happens, but it will happen. Just you have to bear with me a little bit as he falls over. But yeah, it's actually taken me a while just to even get this, get a Hangout going, But let's see here. I don't want to miss any questions. Gaz says he got that SWAT figure too. It's a good one. I think it runs around $30 for this guy from the Crossfire SWAT team guy. Human Mechanism, I got to check out your latest review. If you guys haven't checked it out, Human Mechanism just uploaded a review. And he actually just picked up a stealth bomber, which looks really cool. I think he was posting pictures about that on Facebook. But that stealth bomber looks really cool. Also, somebody, I think it's Terry. Terry posted some photos on the Strident page of I don't know if it's new or maybe it's a reproduction. Maybe the core, or Leonard likes to do that, like to bring back old sculpts and redeco them and then re-release them. But it looks like a kind of modernized World War II-esque prop dogfighter plane. But it looks really cool. It's silver. All the markings on it look pretty cool. So there's that. If you guys haven't checked that out, you can check that out on the Strident page. And like I said, Terry Turner, one of my mods, actually posted that on the Strident page. So be sure to check that out. Take a look at the photos if you want to. I'm not sure who originally posted it, but he did share the post. So that's something to point out. But other than that, nothing really else going on. Like I said, just been getting used to South Carolina. The weather going from hot to cold, hot to cold. It's a little bit of an adjustment. But for the most part, the weather's been really nice. There was a few days actually where it was 70 degrees. Just wonderful. Love it. Love it. Just hate the damn snow. So sick of the snow. Had 36 years of snow. No more. I don't want any more snow. Oh, and for my announcement, sorry, I'm going off on tangents here. As far as my announcement, I'm actually going to be going to Joe Fest. I purchased tickets for myself, my girlfriend, her two kids. We're going to go to Joe Fest this year. It'll be probably the only time I go to Joe Fest, but I am going to go. So I'll definitely be taking video footage for you guys and showing you a bunch of stuff. I'm pretty sure that they're probably going to have panels with the Snake Eyes movies, stuff like that. I don't know if I'm going to be attending that, so there might not be any footage on that. But all the different vendors that are going to be there is pretty exciting. There's a Marauders Day thing. I think it's like they called it something. I can't remember, but I think tickets are still on sale. I think there was only a couple tickets left, like 4 for the Marauder thing. I won't be going because it's $100. I did pay for the whole event. I think it was like $30, the tickets that I purchased. It does include early access, so those are the tickets I got. But paying for 4 people and then gonna have to get a hotel room or whatever for the night in Augusta, Georgia, which is only like around 2 hours, a little over 2 hours away. So from where I am. But yeah, I'll be going to Joe Fest, and sounds like fun. So pretty excited about it. I was trying to get Strident to go, but I don't know if he's going to go. So, but maybe I can coax him into going. I don't know. Maybe I'll just buy him a damn ticket and be like, "Yo, just fly down here. You could stay with me for a few days." But that would be a lot of fun if he could come. But yeah, so that's the other announcement is that I will be going to Joe Fest. So that'll be cool. So if any of you guys are going to Joe Fest, you want to hang out while I'm there, hit me up. So I will be going. I think I'm probably only gonna go that Sunday, the Sunday that's left. So I think that might be the last day of it. But I won't. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go the Saturday. I wanted to go to the Friday Marauder event, like I said, but it's $99 for that event, and then I'd have to pay for extra days of, staying in a hotel and such. So I don't know if that's really in the works for me. So I'll just be going the one day, and then I'll be going to the Marauders booth and hang out with those guys and chatting with them like I have in the past. So that'll be a lot of fun. A very odd thing that I didn't know that Basic started doing is there's no ankle articulation anymore. What the shit is that, Mattel? Ugh. It's bad enough we got these shit elbows now, but you gave us no ankle articulation? What the hell is that? All the other Basics used to come with ankle hinges. Now those are gone. That's awful shit. Awful shit. But I do like the new head sculpt here. I kind of wish that these were elites. But, I mean, they're fine for a basic. I guess they're fine, but you don't take away articulation. You add to it. Or drop the price. You take away articulation, you got to drop the price. It's costing less for you to... It's less work to do. All you gotta do is pop the legs on, or the boots on. Excuse me. But yeah, so I don't know. That's about it. Just seeing, you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that? I'm trying to think of if there's anything else I wanted to bring up. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do a review because all that stuff is in that room. All my stuff is in that room, and I have to unpack it. Then I have to get a new backdrop. I might be getting a visual display, which I haven't done. Usually, I've just done white for my reviews, and a white table, which I don't have anymore. I got rid of that table after I moved, so I won't have a white table unless I go buy a new one, which I guess I could, but I might be doing just a background now, I might get one of those 3D background playset things. So we might do that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend $50 on a background setup. I'm so picky and choosy. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Where we at? 40 minutes. So if you guys have any questions for me or anything like that, let me know. But yeah, or any questions about these figures or anything like that, let me know. I'm missing some pistols here, which annoys me. But this guy looks really cool. I like this guy with the scar. It looks cool. The other thing about the cavalry set that kind of let me down was that they all came with the same rifle, and like I get there's some uniformity to teams, and some things are going to look similar, but to give them all the same stuff, like I like when things are spread out, like you've got a designated sniper or a designated point man, a recon guy, a light machine gunner, different a explosives expert, stuff like that. I like when you give them all roles instead of just having them being very similar to each other. It gets kind of like blah. But you get the variety with this team. That's a cool thing. So with this guy, he does come with a pistol, and he does come with what looks to be like an M4, I think. And the pistol's removable from here. So that's pretty cool looking. I do have a bunch of stuff on pre-order too, or actually in my pile of loot, as far as Joy Toy stuff goes. And I do want to get done that mech review for you guys, so that might be one of the top tier reviews. I do want to get this team done and the Force Recon team done. I'm trying to think if I actually packed that stuff, because my mom is actually coming down for my birthday, and she's going to bring me a bunch of stuff from Buffalo. So hopefully I didn't leave it there. If I did, she's going to have to bring it down. I'll have to do that review a little bit later. But I think I might do this team first, and seeing as this is what all I've had for quite a while. But yeah. So, all right. Well, it's been about 15 minutes since the last comment. So, but yeah. I think that'll probably do it then. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick little hangout with you all. I love doing these hangouts and hanging out with you all and chatting, discussing toys. I'm sorry if I've been tapping too much. Just anxious. But yeah, I'll try and get another hangout maybe Saturday. I'll do another hangout. I don't know if you guys can hear the pounding. But I'll try and get another hangout maybe Saturday, or I'll just try and do a review Saturday. I'll see how that works out. I'll try and maybe I'll just do a review this style, this way, which is not my favorite way to do it. maybe I'll do some sort of review using this blue background right here, and we'll go old school with just a table and lack of lighting. That's the other thing. I'm gonna have to buy new lighting because I left my lighting in Buffalo. It's just, you know. So, but yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for me with this hangout. But yeah, I look forward to Saturday. Probably do it Saturday night, maybe around the same time, 9, 10 o'clock ish, something like that. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, so Saturday, expect a live review. And that's pretty much it. I'll give you guys all a shout out, like I always do, and then I hope you guys have a great night. Dem Guts, Zorpox, Gaz, as always, thank you, all of you. Those are my long haulers. Same with Brenda, Human Mechanism, Delvis, Crash Override, another OG, Christopher, Warden, and then we've got Christopher Kelly. We've got Terry. There's Terry Turner. How's it going, Terry? Strawberry Fields, what's up? Sexy boys, I just saw that. And I think that might do it. So I hope you guys have a great night. And I think the last comment that I saw was from Dem Guts at about 10:15, so that's why I'm kind of ending it a little bit earlier. But it's out like 10:40 now. So, but I hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for hanging out with me again, as always. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.